this is a hostage drama.
So, what, you expect them to call it a hostage comedy?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. It's not a laughing matter.
Well, what do you expect them to call it then?
I expect them to call it what it is.
And what do you think it is if not a drama?
A tragedy. Definitely a tragedy.
Why are you laughing? What's so funny?
The radio. They say the dead are piled up in the aisle like firewood. And they're just making things up.
But that's not true.
I'll tell that to your radio.
What do you think that means?
It means either the government believes it's true, or the government wants people to believe it's true.
But if the government thinks it's true, or at least says it's true, then
Then it means it will be true.
do you mean?
It means somebody's going to die.
You're not afraid to die. In fact, we expect to die. In fact, your media has declared me dead on several occasions. Mavsar Bariev, dead! Killed by your special services. Do I look dead to you? Why do you look at me so slack-jawed? Do you not know our history? Do you not know your own history? You, who do you blame for this? Answer me or you will die.
I blame Putin. This whole war's his fault. He's the one who's kept it going. I don't even know what it's about anyway.
How about you? Who do you blame?
I blame Yeltsin. He started it in the first place, the old drunk.
Hannah, please, do not speak of our leaders that way.
Or Gorbachev. He's the one who gave people the idea they could just go off on their own. They were a great nation until Gorbachev came along and destroyed everything. Or, at least that's what I've heard. I don't pay attention to politics.
You people know nothing, do you? And you call yourselves educated.
I just want to go home and see my children!
And I want to see paradise.
So who is to blame, Andre? It's all so confusing.
What about the Chechens themselves? If they hadn't gotten all mixed up with all these crazy Middle Easterners, everything would have been different.
That's all true, of course. Yeltsin, Putin, the Chechens themselves, and through czars and general secretaries and now presidents and prime ministers. We have been at war with Chechnya since the grandparents of our grandparents were born.
The trouble is, they don't want to be ruled by Moscow.
Ridiculous. Then let them go, I say.
They want to be ruled by Allah.
The party always did say religion was dangerous.
Well, at least when the British got tired of their colonies, all they had to do was pack up and sail away. We can't get rid of ours quite so easily.
So you're calling them colonies then? What are you, some kind of traitor? Russia can no more give away the Caucasus than a man can give away his arm.
But if an arm were infected with gangrene, you would have a surgeon to amputate it, would you not?
Or disinfect the filth and poison. That's all these people are, filth and poison. Why can't we do something about them? Why can't the state do something about them?
You realize you're contradicting yourself, don't you? Well, on the one hand, you blame the Kremlin for the war for trying to hold on to Chechnya. On the other, you blame the Chechens for their bad behavior.
So, we're supposed to be a democracy now. I thought contradictions were allowed.
Believe what you wish. Personally, I don't believe in such fairy tales.
We Chechens don't even have a capital that we can call our own. The Russians built it for us, named it Grozny. It's a Russian name. It means the promise of terror. It's the only promise that you ever made that you kept. The history of Chechnya is one of oppression and rebellion. You Russians oppress us, we Chechens rebel. 1877, 1905, 1917, the 1920s. In 1942, with the Germans outside of Stalingrad, where did Stalin send his bombers? To Grozny, to put down yet another Chechen rebellion. After the war, he had us all deported, some to Kazakhstan, some even to Siberia. And yet, you still wonder why we want to kill you? I have never been more happy in my whole life than I am right now.
They asked me if I could play some sad Russian music. They asked if I could find some. I nearly laughed. Nearly. Most Russian music is sad. It's the sadness that makes us Russian. There was a survey done some years ago asking which countries in the world were the happiest. Russia was almost at the bottom. Russia is not a very happy place. Not then, not now, probably not ever. They used to say, the only happy Russian is a dead Russian. Some of us even used to believe it. But I do not believe it anymore. This I know for certain. We dead are not happy either.
Wasn't the guns. It was the bomb. It was big, and they put it in the 9th row. I wanted to stay away from it, as far away as I could, but they would never let us get far enough. It wasn't just that I was afraid of dying, it's that I was afraid of how much it would hurt. Then, one of the women, one of the ones they called the Black Widows, said something to the effect of, if this bomb goes off, it would level an entire city block! I realized right then, there was nothing to be afraid of, because I knew then they couldn't hurt me. They might kill me, but it would all be so quick I wouldn't feel any pain. So, after that, I found myself staying closer and closer to the thing. It's funny, isn't it? I actually came to love the bomb. I miss my kids. But at least I know they're home safe and won't suffer, and neither will I. Amid all the uncertainty, the bomb is the one certain thing I could look to. The certainty of a painless death. It wasn't until after we all died that I learned it was a dummy. Just a collection of wires.
Crossword puzzle. Why?
How can you be doing a crossword puzzle at a time like this?
What else is there to do?
I don't know, but still, it seems so casual. Well, don't you have anything to say?
What's a 4-letter word for despair?
Excuse me, miss? Miss?
What do you want?
I'm just curious. Why are you dressed like that?
Like what?
The black veil.
It is our tradition. The face must be hidden from all except the husband.
That's odd. That's not what it was like in Pushkin's time.
And you believe Pushkin over your own eyes?
I'm just saying, whatever it is now, it wasn't always like that. They're regressing.
She'll hear you.
Why, it might do her some good.
Andre?
Besides, They didn't call themselves by Arab names then either. That's all new.
I see. And your husband, is he dead? That's what they said anyway, that you were all widows.
Oh, good heavens, no. I'm only 16.
16?
They just asked me if I wanted to come along, so I did. I've never been to Moscow before. I thought I might like to see it. Besides, they paid my family a lot of money if they would let me come today. All of our families are getting paid.
So, you're not a widow then?
Hardly. But that one over there might be. I heard they killed her father, her husband, and her son. All three.
Excuse me, do you have the time?
It's almost nighttime.
Again? It's been almost 24 hours?
I know, it feels so much longer, doesn't it?
Time passes slow when you're dead.
Soldiers of Chechnya, be on your guard. The wolf sleeps by day, but prowls by night.
Dead? Why do you say we're dead?
Because we are.
Yancey, make sure the doors are blocked. Careful they don't come through the ventilation system. Be ready to shoot if you see them coming.
I should report you for spreading rumors.
Oh, go ahead. There's no one to report to anymore.
Abu Bakr, check the water belts on the women. Make sure they're ready to do their duty.
What do they mean by market belts? What are they talking about?
It's some kind of bomb. I knew they put ball bearings in there.
How ironic. This theater's dedicated to the ball bearing plant.
But why? You're so young. You have your whole life in front of you.
You've never been to Chechnya before, have you? There's nothing there worth living for.
So you thought you'd come kill us instead?
Really, I thought we'd be on a plane back home by now. That's what they told us would probably happen.
Do you really think the government is just going to let you go?
I figured there'd be a few hostages that would go with us. For insurance in a way.
I think you have more than a few.
I know, what do you think? Maybe 1,000 people? I've never seen so many people all in one place before.
It's been a very popular musical. Everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody's talking about it now, that's for certain.
I've always wanted to meet some of the actors. I wonder if they'd mind if I went to chat with them.
I don't think now's a good time, Svetlana.
I wonder if they're afraid. Oh, I bet if they are, they're not showing it. Actors can do that sort of thing.
Yes, dear, I know. That's why they're called actors.
I wonder what the government is doing right now.
The government isn't doing anything. Otherwise, we wouldn't still be in here.
Well, I'm sure the government's doing what it can.
How can you be so sure?
What kind of question is that? It's the government. That's what they do.
Maybe the government doesn't care. Maybe they're just going to leave us here to die.
Well, I'm sure the government's doing something.
I don't see anything happening. Aren't they going to do anything?
Well, you just don't see it happening.
Because they're not doing anything, that's why.
You just don't see it happening because they're out there and we're in here. It's as simple as that.
Maybe the government would rather have us dead. They'd like that, wouldn't they? Then they'd have an excuse to wage even more war on Chechnya. Have you thought about that?
Besides, this is Russia. We'll see something happen when the government wants us to see something happen.
I wish I could be as confident as you.
I'm sure there's lots going on. We just can't see.
Oh, I believe that. I definitely believe that.
I will renegotiate.
You don't really think the government is going to pull out of Chechnya, do you?
No.
So, what do you think will happen?
I don't know, Svetlana. Let's not talk about it.
How can I not think about it?
Just try to get some sleep and stay alert.
How can I do both?
I don't know, just try.
Why did you tell me to stay alert?
If they come for us, they will come for us at night.
Oh, so that's how they do it then.
Sometimes. See, Chechens believe it too.
Here. That should keep it tighter for you. Remember, if you see them coming, be ready to do your duty for Allah.
I will, don't worry.
Today in Moscow, tomorrow in paradise.
Paradise. I remember.
As a good girl, your father would be so proud of you right now. Allah Akbar.
Allah Akbar.
I don't know which is worse. The police coming for us or not coming for us.
Quiet, please.
Just try to get some sleep.
For songs and dances of death, this is Lullaby, D-sharp minor. Song for children to go to sleep by, sometimes forever.
Morning in Moscow. A new day dawns, and the freedom of Chechnya is at hand.
We're hungry. We've had no food.
We've had no water.
Some of the people are getting sick.
I'm afraid that one man over there might die. He's very ill.
If he dies, he dies.
Can't you at least let them bring in some food and water?
No hot food.
Why can't we have hot food? Aren't you and your people hungry?
Presently, they seem to worry about the Russians poisoning the food.
We are hungry for the taste of freedom.
Well, we are hungry for the taste of food.
Then eat your chocolates from the concession stand.
We can't live on chocolate.
Who said anything about living? Do you know what the difference between us is? You want to live, but we are keen on dying.
I'm so hungry.
Here, you can have some of mine. I have some left over from last night.
Thanks.
Yancey, check the passports of the hostages. Abu Bakr, separate the prisoners by nationality. We will let the foreigners go. It is only the Russians with which we have a quarrel.
But we have no quarrel with you. I don't see what we have to do with this anyway. Quiet.
I want to negotiate. No, I've changed my mind. We won't release anybody. The foreigners are valuable too. Perhaps their governments can bring pressure on the Russians to stop this war.
Actually, the Russian government had refused his offer to release the foreigners. All or nothing, the Russian government said. So, nothing it would be.
But we have to get all these Red Cross people out of here. I don't know why we let them in here in the first place. They're always spies anyway, meddlesome fools. Go, go, we don't need you. Fine, fine, take some of the children. They're getting on my nerves anyway. Getting on my nerves. Okay, that's it. The Russians obviously don't think we're serious. I'll show them we're serious. You, give me your phone. I said, give me your phone. I've got to keep mine clear for incoming. Hello, is this the medium? In Moscow? This is the field commander for the 29th Division, Special Purpose Islamic Regiment. I have a communique from the Moscow battlefield. I said I have a communique. Will you please stop that? Thank you. This is the field commander for the 29th Division. You have until 10 p.m. to meet our demands. And if you do not, we will start shooting the hostages. This is your final warning. What? No, be quiet. to do is ask questions. Well, go on. Play your music. I don't care.
"10 p.m. came and went.
6 a.m. 6 a.m. We'll give them until 6 a.m. If their demands are not met, then prepare yourselves. At dawn, you die.
What's wrong? Why are you crying? Andre, she's crying.
I can see that.
We're all gonna die. They're negotiating. We're all gonna die.
There, everything's going to be all right.
No, it's not. It's not. We're all gonna die. I don't want to die. I just want to go home.
We all want to go home.
Why won't anybody do anything?
What's your name, dear?
Fatima. Call me Fatima.
That's a pretty name. You'd be a pretty girl if you didn't cover yourself up so.
Oh dear God, now what?
They're coming! They're coming! They're coming through the air ducts!
I don't think that was the air duct.
Yancey! Yancey! Get your men ready to shoot! Abu Bakar, move the hostages! And don't worry. When the shooting starts, we'll hide you away. We'll protect you. Yancey! Abu Bakar! It has begun! Now! Be ready!
What should we do?
Shoot them if you see them coming.
Calm down. It's just a pipe that's burst, nothing more.
So you say. I do not believe you. Now sit down!
You can see the leak. It's right over there.
You heard him. Please, do what he says.
What would make a pipe burst like that?
Why do I smell smoke? Something's burning. Oh God, we're all gonna burn up!
Easy, easy. Just take it easy. It's just a short circuit somewhere.
Most peculiar.
Can they fix it?
No, it's a trick. They're trying to trick us somehow.
Look, I really think it's just an accident, just a coincidence. That's all.
What's going on?
I can't quite be sure.
No, I don't trust them. No one comes in and no one goes out.
Is something happening?
Possibly, but I've worked on old buildings before. They're a strange lot.
But we can't breathe. I'm choking on all this smoke.
Then find something to breathe through.
Like what?
You're a woman. Use your tampons. Now leave me alone. Go ahead. Play your funeral march. You may need it.
His name was Genadekla. He ran across the square outside of the theater. How he got past the security cordon, no one knows. But get past he did. And suddenly, there he was, in the theater, another Olga Romanova, who came in off the streets.
Help! We have an intruder. What do you want me to do with this one?
Another one? How do these people keep getting in here?
He came in that door there. I saw him.
What are you trying to do? What do you want?
I came because there's no information. I'm worried. My son Roma is in here.
Roma. Roma, is there a Roma in the house?
There's a 10-year-old Roma in the balcony.
10 years old? But I thought they said they released all the children. Shh. But they said that they...
Shh, they lied. They only let some of them go. Oh, shh.
The boy in the balcony. Is he yours?
No, my Roma is older.
How old?
He's 18.
Roma. Roma, is there an 18-year-old Roma in the house? You see, there is no Roma.
But I know he's here. He said he was here.
This man is a provocateur. Take care of him like you did the girl.
No, wait. I just want to see my son, please.
Let this be a lesson to you all. We will not be trifled with. We know what you are doing. Death to all spies!
Oh, dear God, they killed another one.
Please, Svetlana, try not to think about it.
It doesn't really matter, does it? We're all gonna die. It's just a matter of when.
Calm. We should remain calm.
I don't know why you say that. Staying calm just makes it worse for me.
I just hope it doesn't hurt. Do you think it'll hurt?
Please, shh.
I didn't hear him cry out, did you? So it must have been quick. Maybe he didn't feel anything.
The girl didn't cry out either.
It is done.
Good. Pray to your God, if you have one. At dawn, you will go to meet him.
I wonder if it's better to be shot in the head or the heart. I just hope I don't feel anything.
His name was Dennis Gribkov. He was one of the hostages. At midnight of the second night, he snapped.
Dear God! I don't know what to do! And the Chechen snapped too. Attack! Attack!
Oh, dear God, they've shot somebody! You all! What did you do? They were hurting you! They killed why? Keep shooting! Please, stop this!
Fine, I love you or I'll shoot you all! There. That's better. Weaklings.
You hit the wrong person.
What?
Over there.
Oh, God. Are you alright? Is everything alright?
She's been shot in the chest.
What about this one? Oh, God, this man's been shot in the head.
Are they dead or alive?
Alive. For now.
It's all that man's fault. He's the one that threw the bottle.
Why did you do that? I don't know. Answer me. Why did you do that?
I don't know. I wanted to be a hero. I wanted to save everybody.
Instead, look what you have done.
I'm sorry. I really am. I'm sorry.
Yes, you are. You are very sorry. Take him out. In the morning, we will try you at dawn under Sharia law. An eye for an eye.
I'm sorry. Please, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
What are you gonna do? Answer. Answer me. Don't keep ringing. Answer me. Why will they not answer? How can there not be an answer at the military? Don't they even bother to pick up their phones when they're ringing?
I bet in the old days the military would have answered.
In the old days, the military wouldn't have had a number just anybody could have called.
Does anybody have anyone in the Red Cross? Do you know any of your relatives? Do they know anyone in the Red Cross? Anyone at all? I need to speak to someone in the Red Cross.
I have a number.
Give it to me.
It's 626-5426.
Why does somebody have a number for the Red Cross? Most peculiar.
These are new days, Andre. It's not all about the Americans anymore.
That's the trouble, isn't it? Things were so much easier when they were the only ones we had to worry about.
Hello? Is this the Red Cross? Yes. We need for you to send someone right away. We need you to send a surgeon immediately. Yes. Yes, now. Stop asking questions and do as I say. To the theater. Yes, that theater.
Tell them it was an accident. Tell them it was an accident or they'll start destroying the building.
It was an accident. We didn't mean for it to happen. They got out of control.
Yeah,